Stress and sleep. Do you struggle going to bed at night? Does it take you a long time to fall asleep? Do you wake up at 1, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, you're up for like an hour and you can't get back to sleep? These are all signs that your body is suffering from chronic stress and your ability to sleep and rest and recover has been significantly dampened. And it all makes sense. Because what does stress do to our sleep? So if we have stress, our body perceives danger. It perceives that we are operating in some sort of circumstance where our immediate survival is threatened. And so the most common example of this, at least the most easily explainable example of this, is, oh my gosh, there's a bear in the room, or there's a guy with a gun in the corner. Do you think you want to sleep if there's a bear over there, if there's a strange guy walking around your house? Do you think you want to sleep if you see some shadows creeping by your window? If you hear some twigs crackling outside your tent at night, and you hear the do you hear a bear starting to rip apart your cooler? Do you think you want to sleep? No, obviously not. You want to be wide awake. And that is what stress does to our sleep. It says, nope, not now. We got to deal with this. And so the problem with humans is that we have a really cool brain. It allows us to do a lot of phenomenal, amazing things. But when it comes to stress, our body can imagine stress, if you will. Because if there is a bear creeping around our house or around our tent and we hear all that, that is a perfectly natural, that is the best thing for your body to do. But say it happens again, and this time you peek your head outside and it's a squirrel. But every time you hear that twig crack, you remember the bear. Okay, this is how this got embedded into our brains, because it elevates our chances of survival. The problem with it is that we get stuck in chronic stress response. We go through a job situation and we have like a really rough day at work, and then as soon as we go back into that job environment again, our body jumps to that same level of stress. And then this happens again and again and again, and what do you know it? You're in chronic stress all the time. And then it's no wonder when you go to shut down at night and you're operating into that stress state, your body just does not want to sleep. And so we have to do everything we can to help mitigate the stresses in our life, both through choosing what we expose ourselves to, but then also we need to reprogram our bodies and reprogram our brains to get out of this stress response. This is one of the main reasons why I love chiropractic, because it's this huge, amazing neurologic hack that I wish everybody knew, because when you get adjusted, you automatically shut down stress response and you turn on the rest side of your nervous system, because this is where your body heals and recovers. And so when we deliver adjustments to the body, it's very calming for the body, and the body tends to relax, and we get into this deep healing state. In fact, we have the amazing pleasure and honor of caring for a lot of families, and families bring their infants to us, and these babies will adjust them. What they'll do commonly is sometimes they won't even wake up. Adjusting babies is just so gentle, but they're able to sleep again. We have some babies that have some really rough births, and they're under a lot of stress because of something happened in the birth process that jammed their neck up, and now their body's operating. It's just like, ow, this hurts, I'm in danger, something's not right. And so it's like, I'm not sleeping, and the baby should be sleeping. So we correct it, and then the baby's able to get to sleep, or they're able to have a bowel movement again. And this happens with adults. We get constipation. When we're under stress, we get constipated. And when we're able to calm the nervous system down, we get into that rest and digest mode. And this is where health is. This is where we're going to be sleeping at night. This is where we're going to be better digesting. This is better healing. In fact, I ask my patients almost all the time, 2 weeks into care, have you started sleeping better yet? And probably 90+% of the time, they say, yes, I didn't even think to say it to you, doc, and I didn't even realize there was a problem before. But yeah, I'm sleeping better. That's because the brain is starting to get into a more balanced, healthy state, and we're able to get them into that rest digest mode. And so that's how we can eliminate stress, maximize our sleep, and regain our health. All through the power of chiropractic. And of course, we're going to add some lifestyle things, and we'll help you with that as well too, so that we can mitigate that stress and maximize our sleep so that we can feel and perform our best.